Hello and welcome to what will be a very different Creeber family vlog. Today we're not at a Merlin attraction. Today I'm running an ultra marathon. I'm running Race to the Tower, which is an event that is held by Threshold Events. It is 53 miles, it's a double marathon, and it follows pretty much the Cotswold Way. So lots of grass, gravel, mud, jumping over streams, going through fields of cattle, going through gates, climbing over styes, all that sort of stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. It has been a very early day. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, getting everything ready. I've got 5 kilos worth of mandatory kit on my back. I say I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to getting it over and done with. I entered this event all the way back in November 2019. It was cancelled in 2020 and 2021. So here we are on the 25th of June 2022, ready to kind of get this over and done with. It's been hanging, it feels like it's been hanging over me for a long old time. The one thing I would recommend to anyone that is training for an ultramarathon is when you start a 12-week training plan, do not have a newborn baby at the beginning of said training plan. So Florence is, which is now 13, she'll be 13 weeks old on Monday, but it's been very difficult. So definitely have the baby, just not the ultramarathon bit. So yeah, it's been great fun training. I've really enjoyed the training. I'm a little bit apprehensive because the route, well, obviously it is a double marathon, so 53 miles or 85 kilometers. On a road that'd be fine, on a flat road that'd be fine, but there are 7,500 feet of elevation, 2,500 meters. So that is equivalent, the race is equivalent of running from Buckingham Palace to Brighton Beach, but with the elevation of climbing Mount Snowdon 2.5 times. So it is going to be one hell of a day out there. The conditions look fantastic. There's sort of a handful of clouds in the sky. I've never put sun cream on at 3 o'clock in the morning and had a spaghetti and meatballs at 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's been a new one to me. There's probably going to be quite a few new ones today. So again, thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're enjoying the video, hit like. I'd love to hear about your experiences. If you've done something like this or you want to hear a bit more, leave a comment. But for now, sit tight, get a cup of tea. Might need something stronger than that, because today is going to be a very interesting day.
Get yourself settled in and psyched up for your day. We're so psyched to have you.
Shoulders, the top of the back, just pull against each other. It's a nice little stretch off there. Amazing. Going to wait for Dave to open up the gate, then we're going to get the thumbs up from our race director, Rich. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting Race to the Tower 2022! Here we go.
So on the route now, about 2 kilometers in, feeling really good. Look at the views. The views are just unbelievable. It's like a horror film. Look at this. It's like all dark, gloomy. Oh, see that? Yeah, it's like a horror film. So about 10k of the way in now. Feeling pretty good. The beginning, the first half is a lot flatter than the second half. But I'm feeling alright. I'm in that, if anyone's done like a half marathon or a marathon or an ultra before, I'm in that beginning phase where I'm like, this is easy. But it's only because like you're feeling fresh. But I'm in that optimistic phase. Carry on watching and you'll see that that does not last much longer. But yeah, I'm currently 10 minutes and 19 seconds ahead of the 12-hour goal, so should finish kind of just about 20 past 7, but that is absolutely subject to change. So as we kind of get further along that time frame, we'll sort of firm up a little bit, but yeah, feeling good so far. Terrain's not awful, a lot of kind of like woodland section, but yeah, other than that, all good. Very much enjoying myself, as much as you can be enjoying yourself when you watch says you have 77 kilometers left to go. But yeah, all good. Right, a little bit of road and then back into the trail. so about quarter of the way in, so the first half marathon, definitely a bit of a downpour, but it's all good, keeps me nice and cool. Got a long hill, then the downhill, then the first of about 7 really steep hills. So yeah, taking it easy in preparation for that one. And I think I've got my grandpa meeting me at the top of that one, so that'll be nice. Yeah, feeling alright so far. Definitely losing that. Oh, I'm really feeling really great kind of enthusiasm, but yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I am 26 kilometres in, 58 kilometres to go. Just quickly look at that view. That is stunning. So I think that's Gloucester over there. But yeah, oh, I'll go up here. Oh, that looks fun. Yeah, so I've got 58 kilometres to go. I've just actually walked off a little bit of cramp. I could see kind of my right hamstring, no, sorry, my right quad was like spasming. Looked really weird. But a nice little walk, although these steps probably aren't going to help until the top of the first of about 7 big hills. But yeah, 3.5 hours in. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yeah, feeling okay though. A bit hungry, so I might grab something to eat at the next pit stop. Oh my goodness, this is outrageous. This is outrageous. Blimey. Just after I last went in, there was a section where you just had to like climb up on your hands and knees, which is something I wasn't expecting. But yeah, look at that view. That is spectacular. Other than the finish, I think this is about the highest point. So that's an achievement, right? Can take whatever I can get at this point. But yeah, feeling okay. Feeling not too bad. Thank you. Thank you, cheers. Oh, I like that. I haven't, you've just reminded me. Oh my goodness, that's steep. It was a bit disappointing when the downhill, kind of you get battered on the uphill, but then the downhill you can't actually make any inroads on. And in some ways you're probably more likely to get cramp and hurt yourself this way, but never mind. Just had, oh, so 20 miles in now. So just had kind of the first sort of longish section of walking just purely because of cramp, but don't feel too bad. But the views. Hello buddy. How are you? Right? You can see into Cheltenham there. I'll get some better views as we go over the Cleve Hill, but yeah, feeling alright. Just while I'm having a little bit of a walk, talk to you about why I'm doing this. So I'm running for Macmillan Cancer Support. It's a fantastic charity. I'll put the link to my Just Giving page in the description below. Any donations would be humongously appreciated. So yeah, thank you very much. Wow, this is steep. And actually we've had quite a lot of rainfall today, this morning, as I might have captured. So there was a lot of talk on a kind of Facebook training group about what sort of shoes should you wear, and some people were looking at going for road shoes, which kind of living close to the area of the course, or part of the course, I can definitely say road shoes, when this is going to be just a little bit greasy, is not really the way to go. But I went with the Hoka Speed Goat 5s, which so far have been a very good decision. So I'm not really looking at the camera, but I'm trying to watch where I'm going. Little update, as we're kind of 35k in, I'm really starting to struggle now. Even I'm just going from like cramp and then getting rid of it and then back to cramp. So yeah, I'm really struggling now. Even my kind of fast pace is what my slow pace was in the first sort of 10k. But yeah, I made a bit of a mistake where I kind of skipped the last pit stop thinking that I had more water than I did, and I ran out about an hour ago. So I'm just going to kind of limp to the next pit stop, which won't be far from halfway, just have a couple of minutes, have a sandwich, just regroup myself and then get ready to go. You join me at the marathon point, or coming up to the point of the marathon. I hope this is my darkest point, because I am really struggling. I ran out of water about 2 hours ago. I misjudged how far the pit stops were. Kind of really feeling dehydrated. So when I get to the next pit stop, I'm going to drink all the water. I hope the pit stop. Last few people have been saying the pit stop's really close, and potentially that's the pit stop sign, and I really hope it is. We've made it halfway.
Turn right to go to the pit stop and straight on to Hot Food.
I so desperately need this. Desperately need this. Right, so I made it to the pit stop, just had some hot food. I pretty much had the worst macaroni and cheese that I've ever had in my entire life. But I'd have taken anything at that point. Right, just leaving the pit stop now.
Just turn up in time.
Another marathon to go.
Do things.
Here we go.
You get to do before.
He says as he still maintains a walk. I don't feel much better, but I feel better. I feel more human. I've got 5 miles to the next pit stop. Thanks very much, thank you. And then as soon as I get there, I'm going to make sure I definitely fill up. But yeah, feeling a little bit better. So checking back in at 47.5k, 37k left to go. Oh, I'm still really struggling. I mean, my legs are feeling a little bit better, but it's hard work. So we're coming to the top of a hill, and there's 4 really big hills left to go. But look at that view. That down there is Cheltenham Racecourse. So, I mean, it's terrifying how far we've still got left to go. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been pretty horrendous, really. It's so funny, that journey that you go from, whereas now I'm kind of, it's taken a lot not to just check it in, but the fact that I'm doing it for charity is really, I don't want to let anyone down that's donated, so that is really pushing me to keep going. So I've got a long old way left to go, but the time is what it is. I just want to get to the end now, but there goes a mile marker there, 20 miles. So now when I cross this line, now this is as far, I've never run further than I'm walking. I've never gone as far as I've gone now, so that's an achievement in itself. So yeah, it's hard work. I don't think I'll do another ultra, but it's been an experience, and the medal and the cheap t-shirt will be worth it, I guess. So that is me leaving the pit stop. I must say, well, firstly, the people that are manning them are fantastic. They really lift your spirits. That one had music playing, which was really nice, but the main thing, they are fantastically well stocked. They've got all the gels, the tablets, every flavour of crisps, tea, coffee. They're just fantastic. Fruit, watermelon, like everything is fantastic. So I haven't vlogged for a little while. I really struggled. I feel much better. We've just had about 3 kilometres of downhill, and I ran all of it, so that's the longest section of running for a little while. We're now coming up to, if I get my phone ready, we're now coming up to a section of a lot of very, very steep hills. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 big hills, and then 4 big hills, and then 3 steep back down. I don't really know what's happened, because everyone else seems to have like tiny backpacks, and I've just got this huge monstrosity on my back, which is like 4.5, 5 kilos. But I've got everything that was in the mandatory kit list, so I don't really know what's happened there, unless everyone is just sort of winging it and just not really taking that much. But I've got 6 miles, now I've left that pit stop, I've left 6 miles to the next pit stop, and then 9 to the other one, and then 5 miles to the last one. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to make the mistake of leaving, of just going straight for a pit stop. I'm not going to make that mistake again. But yeah, I think the hill we've got to go up is all the way up there, where you can see the electricity mast. So yeah, long way up. Then equally long way down. I tell you what, the charity, doing this for charity is really keeping me going, and also as well as that, it's the fact of having my girls waiting for me at the end. I want to get this, it's not too late. I'm currently looking like might be about 25 to 9 that I'm going to get there this evening. But Poppy, Kim's got the keys to the car, so she could just wait in the car with the kids if they need to. If Chloe wants to have a Poppy will probably be fine. Look at that, what a catch. Call that on camera. So yeah, I'm terrified I'm going to get a really defined sunburn here, but never mind. So yeah, all in all, video diary. Hope you're enjoying this. If you are, please leave a thumbs up and comment, because this, yeah, thank you. This has not been hard work, so the least the effort deserves is a thumbs up and a subscribe. But there you go, my friend.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah, you're running, you go first.
Thank you very much.
And up we go. So you're probably wondering, whoa, what happened to the video? Well, I just thought now's probably a good time just to take a pause. During the bit that you were watching, I was really struggling, and it was around about that point that I kind of just forgot that I had a GoPro on me. I sweat so much over the course of the run. I sweat, was it 9.5 litres? I think 9.5 litres of sweat lost my body. And during that time, kind of you're losing all the salt, the minerals, all the rest of it. My body was so badly balanced, I probably couldn't have told you my name at that point. I'll put a picture up on the screen of what I looked like when I was climbing Broadway Tower. It was captured by one of the photographers. You'll see why. That person could clearly not have coherently talked to the camera. So without giving any spoilers, yes, I did finish the race, but there was a period of about 4 hours where I just didn't record anything. And then when I got up to Broadway Tower, I regained a bit of that consciousness, and that was when I brought the camera back out. On reflection, I'd just like to add to it that it was the hardest thing I've ever done. It pushed me through barriers I didn't even know I had, and it pushed me in ways I didn't know if I could possibly be pushed. So it was the hardest thing I've ever done. Would I do it again? I know I said in the video I wouldn't, but whilst compiling this footage together, so it's about 6 weeks later now, whilst putting this footage together, I looked at it and went, I would give that another go, which is not what Kim's response was. So I've got a little bit of work to do there, but it was a fantastic event. I would recommend it. That feeling, and you'll see in the next clip, that feeling of getting up to the tower and seeing your friends, seeing your family there was just incredible. So just for that alone, I thought that was just a really just an amazing experience. How much it affected me in the day and days after. So when I got home, I got in the shower and I couldn't get out because my body couldn't regulate its own temperature. So it was nice and warm in the shower. This was about midnight. It was nice and warm in the shower, but when I was trying to get out of the shower, I couldn't bring myself to get out of the shower. I just couldn't bring myself to get out of the shower because it was just so cold. I was lying in bed just shaking and my teeth were chattering, yet I was dripping with sweat. It was like I had the flu all of a sudden. So my body was just kind of going into shock. Then the next morning I woke up and I felt like something was really wrong. Like I said earlier, over the course of the run, burnt 9,000 calories and sweat 9.5 litres. So clearly my body was, I'm pretty sure I worked out that I lost about a quarter of all the water that is in my body, and I was about a stone down overall. And my face, the first thing everyone commented at the finish line was how gaunt my face looked. Yeah, it didn't look like I was in a good way. If you're watching this video, if you're still watching this point, thank you so much. It was the people that donated, the fact that my girls went at the finish line, that really kept me going. So yeah, if you're still watching, thank you so much. Please, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. So thank you and enjoy the next clip. Nearly there. It has taken everything that I've got to get to this point. What's kept me going is that my girls are waiting there for me, somewhere up there. I get to carry Poppy over the finish line. Oh, talk about falling at the last hurdle. I get to carry Poppy over the finish line. I would carry Florence, but obviously I have carried 11 pounds, 5 kilos on my back all this way. Oh, I knew when running up this in training it'd be emotional, but Oh wow, this is incredible. I mean, not incredible enough for me ever to want to do it again, but it's a memory or nightmare that will live with me forever. And I wanted to do this to show my girls that they can do anything. I think the message is slightly different. It's just because you could do anything doesn't mean you should. We're nearly here. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Ah, the last gate. Hi Pop, do you want to cross the finish line with me? Come here, God. Come here, let's cross the line, let's cross the line. Thank you. Pop, stop, stop, hold my hand, hold my hand, hold my hand. Hold my hand. Oh God. Oh, blimey. Bob's look. You're doing it. Oh. Keep going, keep going. Nearly there. Smile at the camera. Thank you. Hey! Thank you. You can have the medal. You can have the medal. Oh. Thank you. You should have it. There you go, Pops.
There you go, you ready? Way, well done!
Well, smile at the camera. Smile at this camera. Smile.
Daddy, go next time.
You did it.